Well, I think
a decision like that?
I mean, all the major parties have made complete fools of themselves over this issue, including mine. You know, we made a pledge we broke, and we regretted it, expressed apologies for it. Though the policy that has evolved is actually rather better. What's been forgotten is that the Labour Party originally promised never to introduce tuition fees and did, and then again promised not to increase them and did. The Conservatives also did a U-turn on this. They were for free tuition in 2005. So we've all done it. We've put our hands up and got it wrong. And what I've done in my job as a Liberal Democrat business secretary is to try to make the university system work. And we've done that because universities are now properly funded. We've got a system of repayment that operates like a graduate tax. Nobody pays cash to go to university. They pay later in life, depending on their income. Nobody pays anything up to 21,000. Given the pressures that we had on funding, the only other alternative would be to drastically reduce the amount of money that actually went into universities. Now, I wasn't willing to do that. I also wanted to give priority to people who don't go to university, to have vocational education, to do apprenticeships. And if we were going to do that, we had to take tough decisions on university tuition fees. And I take responsibility of having done it. I think the policy that has emerged is better, but it did involve the loss of trust, and I, again, regret that.
Okay. And just on the sort of financial side of this, the fact that nearly 3/4 of people don't repay the debt in full, does that worry you? People are beginning to notice that the people, you know, borrow the money and then don't ever repay it.
No, it doesn't worry me. That's the intention. That if you are a graduate and you have a low income, we don't want people.
So the cut from 9 to 6,000 is a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing for one very particular reason, and anybody here from Bristol University will be painfully aware of this, because what will happen is that the University of Bristol Science and Engineering departments will get 2/3 of the money they currently get. Basically, the Labour proposal involves taking about 2.5 to 3 billion out of universities on day one. And of course, the money's recouped over 30 years. This is potentially devastatingly bad for universities. Though, of course, it creates a nice soundbite.
Douglas Alexander. Sorry, Vince, that's